And welcome back to North of the Broad. Our next guest is Nick Borreggine. He is co-owner of Salt Marsh Brewing, and we're going to talk about your company and the expansion of your company. Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
Good to have you with us.
Good to be here.
So, Salt Marsh Brewing, tell me about your company now and what you produce and how you produce it, where you're located, and then we'll talk about the expansion.
Well, we're currently located in Bluffton, in Old Town, above Fat Patty's, right there on 46. And we make about 15 beers any given time of the year. They rotate. We have about 6 of them that are standard all the time.
Are they IPAs or are they Pilsners?
A little bit of both. Yeah.
I like Pilsners.
IPAs mostly.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Some sour beers and some stouts and brown ales, amber ales, session IPAs.
And you're located near that, or above the restaurant?
Yep, yeah, we're on the second floor.
So that works out nicely. So people can get a hamburger or whatever and come down to the brewery.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And how long have you been in existence?
Since 2012 is when we started.
Okay.
Opened 2013.
Is it a tough business? You know, breweries are popping up everywhere, Nick, and I would think the competition is stiff, but is it a tough business to be in? Is it profitable?
Yeah, it's profitable if you do it right. The competition, it's a friendly competition. You know, we're friends with all of our competition. We make beers together, we hang out together, it's fun. As far as the business tough, it's, you know, everybody has dreams of being a brewer, but they don't want to do brewer stuff. You know,
what's brewer stuff? What do you mean?
It's climbing into a mash tun and taking out the you know, stuck hops that are just not, you know, or stuck grain.
I mean, it's hard work.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Now, have you always been interested in being a brewer?
I was a home brewer in college, and you know, many years ago, and it was fun, and we got back into it about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and. You know, I don't do a lot of the brewing myself now. I mean, Matt Stone is our brewer. I work along with him. You know, mostly
advising and providing guidance. Now, we're really here to talk about your expansion. Very exciting.
Yeah, we're excited.
In the Port Royal area, on Battery, right?
Battery Creek, yeah.
Battery Creek. So, why did you feel the need to expand?
Well, the brewery was always in our growth plan. To actually have a production facility. We have a 4-barrel system in Bluffton right now, which you know, it does the job, but we can't get a lot of beer out there. So the new brewery is going to be 15 barrels. It's going to more than quadruple our capacity. We're going to be able to get beer to Charleston, to Columbia, to Savannah. Right now, we're just in northern Beaufort County, quite honestly. So we're excited.
And so you're in the architectural phase. You hope to open December 2020. It's going to be more than just a brewery. There are going to be activities for families and
yeah. You know, we'll have a restaurant along with the brewery, with a tap room, obviously, and that'll all be right on the Battery Creek, with a large, like 8,000 square foot deck.
Beautiful.
We're gonna have like yoga on the marsh deck, you know, and then we'll have like a kayak club. We'll have a bike and run club that will go up and utilize the Spanish Moss Trail, which goes right by.
Right.
And then, of course, when we're done, you get to relax and have a beer, you know. You know, so besides the regular restaurant and taproom excitement, there'll be activities like that throughout the week.
And you picked that area because, talk to me again about that spot that you're going to be located in.
Well, it's pretty rare to have a 11,000 square foot facility on the water with deep water access. In fact, there's not another brewery located on the water with deep water access in the state of South Carolina. And so far, I've only found 2 on the East Coast. Now, I'm not saying there could be more, but I've only found 2.
Now, why is that important to have the deep water access?
Well, you know, I mean,
just
the weekends I like the boat. You know, I mean, I mean, there's a lot of people that live up Battery Creek, right? And then they pass the sandbars to go to the sandbar on the way on Saturday and Sunday morning. They're going to be able to swing by the dock and pick up a 6-pack, so they won't have to go to the gas station anymore.
Now, do you sell? Will you, as you continue to grow, do you sell only into restaurants, or are you in like grocery stores?
Currently, we are in probably about 20 restaurants north of the Broad. We you know, That's about it. I mean,
Right.
right now, we're not in any package stores right now. We're not canning. We're just in kegs, draft beer right now. But with the new facility, we'll have a full canning line, and we should be able to be in convenience stores and supermarkets.
Okay. What is since you're a co-owner, what's your company culture? What is kind of, how do you all operate?
Well, you know, we want to make good beer,
Right.
number one.
Right.
Okay, great beer. You know, we want to have fun. We want to
Right.
be safe. But I want to give my team enough passion and energy and leeway to kind of explore some boundaries.
And so when you say explore boundaries, other recipes, yeah.
So one of the new styles of beer that we're going to be making, it's actually going to be a whole new program at the new space, is
The sour beer?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It's going to be like an extensive aged sour beer
Okay.
program. So we're going to have probably anywhere from 75 to 100 barrels, some charred, some
Right.
raw, and we're going to have a dark sour. We're going to have a blonde sour base, and then we'll take those out after the primary fermentation, and then we're going to add local fruit to them and let them sit for 12 to 15 months. Some examples would be like peach and loquat. You know, nobody uses loquats around here. You know.
Right.
Do you have a loquat tree? You
No,
ever seen them?
I don't even know what a loquat is.
Oh my!
It's a fruit, right?
Oh yeah, they're delicious. I have
Is it
two
like a
loquat trees.
kumquat?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's a little furry. They're
Okay.
delicious.
Like an apricot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're really good. Anyway, so we made a sour beer with that this past season, and it was fantastic.
Is it when you say sour, is it like sour?
Yeah, it's sour.
soury.
But
Okay.
but the fruit and then the aging process is actually going to tone it down.
Okay, good.
So.
Nick Borreggine with Salt Marsh Brewing, exciting plans for your company. Great to have you with us
Great.
today.
Thank
and
you.
we'll be right back.
Thanks.